The Young Americans started in 1962 as a group that appeared singing and dancing on a variety of shows. Then, in 1992, they created a national music outreach tour that focused on providing music education and performance opportunities to young people around the world. For the last 12 years, they've been bringing the tour to El Segundo. Jennifer Murillo guides us through this unique experience.
In just a few moments, this auditorium will be filled with students from 4th through the 12th grade, ready to learn singing, acting, and dancing. And after only 3 days, they will put on a performance for the entire community.
Our goal was to make sure that the schools didn't take music and the arts out of the schools, because we think that's such an important thing for young kids. But then we got out there, and we've done this for 22 years all over the world, that was just the catalyst.
They get people out of their shells and they just teach them new techniques like dancing, singing, and acting. And I really look forward to seeing what they can do with me.
They'll kind of learn a fun number which is geared towards our theme for the tours, and it's called Turn Up the Music, and that's kind of the Young Americans have started a new campaign to raise money for all the schools we go to and give back to those school programs so that we can help fund their music programs.
There's a brand new Broadway medley of musicals like Matilda and Newsies and Annie, and we're doing a whole medley on how we listen to music, how we've listened to music from the 1920s all the way up till now with like the iPad and YouTube.
Look what's begun.
You've definitely become really close to Young Americans because they become like that older sibling figure, the ones that you just look up to.
That kid you don't know sitting out there for whatever reason thinks they are not worth anything or they're no good at anything. In just 3 days working with them, I think we probably convinced them, you can do this.
Very few moments when you're overwhelmed by life in such a good way, and it makes your heart smile. And when you watch these guys up here and you watch these kids and what they do and how excited they get and what they look like after they've even just hit a note, let alone the whole performance, it stops you and it reminds you why we work with kids and why we want to do these things, and I couldn't be more thrilled than to be here with them for that.
All the activities that they do and like what they do kind of makes it fun, and the people here.
It's probably been the best 5 years of my life, and I look forward to it every year just like everybody else. It's one of our biggest things, and everybody just comes together and we're just like this big family. We're not separated by schools, we're just one big district, one big family.
It's really fun and it's super cool to learn new dances.
Why not try it and take a risk? And if something is unfamiliar to you and you see so many of your friends getting a good experience out of it, just try it. Just try. And if you don't like it, then you don't like it. But at least give it a shot and see what you can get out of it for yourself, for you personally, and work together as a team.
It's definitely just an eye-opening, life-changing experience that I'm so glad to be a part of.
You know, I've watched kids grow up from, elementary school, and now they're in high school from when I started, doing workshops here at El Segundo. So it's really, they're almost like little brothers and sisters and watching them grow up. So I think just for me, it's so great to be back in the community and, seeing all these kids and how they grow and blossom in these workshops and over the years.
It's really about these kids believing in themselves more. And that's what's happened all over the world. And that's what gets better than that.